Hello everyone, my name is Maria Lourdes Gutierrez. I am a judge of RTC 173 Gumaca, Quezon. Please call me Judge Louie, as I am usually called since, forever. I'm supposed to talk about how to manage your time effectively as law students. Just to explain, my law school days was a mix of several things. I was teaching at the College of Education. I was teaching tourism students. And then I was also a president of the law student student council. And then the legal editor of the law journal of UST. Plus, I'm also a member of the Lex Equitas sorority, the same as your professor. So we're sorority sisters. Aside from that, I have to maintain a nice relationship with my boyfriend. So it's a whole different types of activities all at the same time. My typical day starts at 5:30 in the morning. I have to go to class from 7 in the morning until around 1 in the afternoon. I have to have my breakfast and lunch already in between. From 1 until 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I go to the library to study. That's when I read for 15 minutes and then I sleep for 20 minutes. But it's so refreshing to be able to sleep that your 15 minutes, you have to make the most out of it to really absorb everything. Then from 4 or 5 until about 9 in the afternoon, in the evening, I have to go to class. We go to class. After class, which is almost all composed of recitations, no lectures. All recitations, guys. It's all recitations. So after that, I meet up with my classmates and we either prep for the following day, for the week, or we discuss cases and what transpired in our classes. It's a more open time discussion. I go home, reach home at around 10, read a little bit, prepare a little bit, then go to bed at around 12. And then my day begins again at around 5:30. So that's how it was for several years. It's a good thing that from the place I work, which is the College of Education, it was just around 100 meters to the law school. So it's quite near. It's not a problem. It's not an added stress for me. But what helped me manage everything was a planner. I already have a planner ever since I was in high school. So it helped me plan out my week, my day, or my month. So it helped me also see, because I'm a very visual person, to see how stressful the week would be, how full the week would be, or the semester would be. I plot out everything, so there is a weekly spread and a monthly spread. You see already everything in one glance. For the week, I also need to plan out for the student activities. So I have to make every minute count. To do that, I need a checklist. You have a checklist of everything that you need to accomplish for the day or for the week. Without the checklist, for me, that's quite difficult. But you need to find what works for you. Our number 5 top-notcher in law schools told me a planner doesn't work for her. She saw me how I scribble everything down and I organize and reorganize everything in my little planner that I carry around with me. And she said at that time, I don't know now, that planners don't work for me. So find out what works for you. How can you manage all the minutes that you have, all the free time that you have? It's all about managing your time. If you can memorize your schedule, then good. But you can have your schedule for the week flash in front of you without using anything. That's also good. That's fine. But you have to have a system. You have to have a digital planner if that works for you. You have to have something to keep it going. And in that schedule, you have to have your relaxed time. Find out what works for you. Relaxed time for me is walking, going out with friends, playing bowling. Find out what's easy for you. Not eye training activities, but relaxing activities. Can even be yoga if it works for you. Okay? So make every minute count. I'm also supposed to talk about answering bar questions. This is quite easy. If you answer bar questions, I'm also supposed to talk a little bit about how to answer bar questions. The preparation begins when you answer questions during exams in law school. It's very easy. I have 3 simple tips for you. Number 1, when you answer bar exams, you have to answer with a yes or no and a it depends. So yes, if you're very sure. No, of course, if you disagree. And then it depends if the question is capable of being answered either way or there's a missing link to the question. And then you follow the yes or no with the law. That's your basis. What's the legal provision which supports your answer? After that, you may also include the jurisprudence. That means in People versus XXX, the Supreme Court ruled that. So that can be a good example. Also, if you know a certain jurisprudence on that point. And also, it's very important to be able to answer with the legal provisions instead of answering with your opinion. I also taught in a law school some years back, and my first year students answered this way. Yes, I think he is supposed to be liable because it will be unfair if he is not. And I was like, what? Why is this person answering like this? Our subject is on civil law. He's supposed to answer with legal provisions from the books that we have studied. And I made it very clear even before the exam. But still, you get answers like, no, I think he should not be responsible for that contract, for that situation, because it would be unfair if he is made responsible. And I get, oh my God. Okay, you have to remember that you should answer using legal provisions or jurisprudence and not answer with your personal opinion, with your gut feel, or with just your, instincts. Everything should have basis. All your answers should have legal basis. It's there somewhere. You just have to find it out. And then, once you do that, you look at your exams. The 3 points I'm supposed to give you is look through all the questions in the exams, find out how long it is, and then calculate how much time you need to answer per question. Take note of the number with so much points in them. That means you need more time to answer for that question. And second, if you do not know the answer to a question, then you skip. You skip and answer the other questions which you have more chances of getting right. Then go back to them. But take note, number 3, you have to check the time. Once you go back to the first question, you have to check the time, how much time you need to answer all the unanswered questions. Do you need 5 minutes for each? You only have 2 minutes. Okay? And then take note of the number or the question which has the most number of points. So that's very important. Most of all, I have a 4th tip. You have to relax. You have to learn how to relax as law students, because that's how you will survive this. Learn to relax, find your center, and then make sure that you are physically nourished before answering the exam questions. That's really very important. So again, you have to look at everything, all the questions. You have to scan it. Second, you have to skip those which you do not know. And third, go back to them but take note of the time element. Most of all, number four is to relax. Okay? And then you can ask me questions if you have any. Thank you.